Okay, hello. Here we are. Good morning. Saturday morning. Just have a look at the week that was. Had a good win, I think about Thursday. Got into two trades that have gone against me, of course. Okay, and I'll show you how I make profit out of being wrong. Okay, I'm always wrong. Every trade I'm in, I'm wrong. Okay, so I'll show you how to profit from making mistakes, being wrong. Okay, no stop loss. Don't use a stop loss. Stop losses are horrible. If I had a stop loss, I'd lose every trade. I'd be broke. Yeah, but instead, make profit off my mistakes. Okay, so let's get in. Let's have a look. So first up, we have, look at that one. A winner chicken dinner. Look at this one. All right, so what happened here? This is me win. Got in here. Okay. And of course, it went against me. See, if I put a stop loss in, I put a stop loss in about there, and I would have got stopped out, end of trade. But instead, I turned it into profit. So I come down, hit there's some support and resistance back over here. So I put another buy in there, and she bounced off and took profit here and took profit here. See, if I used a stop loss, I would have been stopped out. But instead, I made bank. Okay, this is how you turn your losing trades into winners. Okay, and I've got two more, and I'll show you how I'm going to turn them into winners. Because every trade I get in, it goes against me. I have such a knack of picking bad trades. But anyway, here we go. So that was the EUR-CHF. Here's the pound Aussie. Let's have a look at that. Okay, here is that. All right, so this one, I got in, I don't know where, up here somewhere, I suppose. So let's just go here, okay. I got in here, put a buy order, and went straight against me. Then it come down here, and back over here, there's some more support and resistance. Okay, then look at that. I put another buy order in there. Okay, and it's going up, bouncing around. I don't know if I call it a high or high. Okay, it's just ranging sideways. I put my take profit in there, so hopefully if she just bounces up to here, that would be a good take profit. But if it rockets straight, if it goes like big candles like these ones coming down, you know, I could always move the take profit. It doesn't have to stay there. I can move it up or put a trailing stop, something like that. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. If it goes down again, what I'll do is just find the next support resistance zone back over here and put another buy in. And I'll probably hedge it too. So if it comes down, I'll probably put a sell order below this. Okay, so I'd put a sell order. Not sure yet if I'd make it equal lot sizes to these ones. So I'd put like, you know, 2 sell orders or just double it, whatever, up to you. Yeah, I don't know yet, so I'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this one next week. But I'll probably hedge it if it breaks down below here. Yeah, I probably will put these lot sizes combined into a sell down here. Then that just locks in the loss. Okay, locks in the drawdown, and I can take it from there. All right, so that's how I'm going to get out of that one. Hopefully she just bounce up here and bang. Okay, it's above the break even. I think when I've done this, I think break even was about here. So I'll get a little bit out of it. I just moved it up there. I'm thinking maybe even up to here. Even up here might be all right, I think, above the other side of this gap. Think it'll come back and fill that gap? Yeah, don't know. There's some good support resistance along here. See, we'll see. Gives me options. Because I'm on the high time frames, this is the hour, 4 hour. Okay, it gives you time to plan, to think, okay, about what your next move is going to be. Okay, even though I've already planned this out, I already knew when I placed this trade here, I already knew exactly what I was going to do when it goes against me. I already knew. Okay, I already had this mapped out. Okay, when it goes against me, there's some support resistance in that back here. I'll put another buy order in when it gets down to here. Okay, so I never plan for when I win. I always plan for when it goes against me, because it always does. Okay, excuse me. Okay, so every time you place a trade, one of the first things you should be planning is, how do I manage the risk? How do I manage the trade when it goes against me? What am I going to do? Okay, that's one of the first things you should be thinking before you place the trade. Okay, am I going to hedge it? Am I going to DCA? Am I going to put a stop loss? All right, where am I going to put the orders? Where am I going to put the stop loss? Okay, so you got to plan all that out, because if you're like me, most of the time it just goes against you. Okay, so that's the pound Aussie. Let's have a look at the Aussie CHF. Okay, so we've got this one. This is all right, actually. I hedged on this one. Okay, so I got in down, I don't know where, got in down here somewhere. Was it here? Yeah, anyway, whatever, doesn't matter. So I got in down there somewhere, and then it went up, and I put a hedge on when it got above here. Okay, so I hedged this up to this one, up to this next sell order. Okay, and I'll put a sell order in there, because back over here there's support resistance zone. And then I broke that. I put another hedge in, another buy order up to there. And then there's some more support resistance and that back over there. Okay, so I put another sell order. And I was thinking about putting a hedge on this one up to there. Probably would have put it about there when it sort of, this candle closed and it was going up. It was probably like, yeah, okay, it's broken the zone. Maybe put a hedge in. But I don't know, pretty glad I didn't. It's just going sideways. So it wouldn't have really done anything. Because what I probably would have done, put a buy order. And then when it went up, I would have moved the stop loss on this to 0. So when it come back down, would have just taken out the trade at 0, nothing. Okay, but I don't know what it's doing. It's just going up. Hopefully, come down. Doesn't have to go far. Just come down to here. This would be a good win actually. Is this one? Okay, might lose a little bit here on this one, but these two trades will more than make up for the loss on this one. I put me take profit there because of all the support resistance back here. Okay, and that's how I intend to profit from these losing trades. Okay, so I'll get two winners and one little loss. So that's how it's done. That's how you do it. That's what I've done on this one and took profit. Okay, went against me, put another buy, boom, boom, profit. So I'm going to get out of this one too. Okay, went against me, put another buy, another buy at support resistance zone back here, and hopefully bounce off, come back up to here, or up to here. We'll see what happens, or up to here. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't, well, I'll hedge it, and this loss will be locked in until we get to another zone, and then I'll play it from there. Okay? And then, same with this one. I hedged this one. If it goes up again, I'll just hedge again. I'll probably hedge 1, 2, 3. I'll probably hedge 3 lots. Okay? Probably hedge 3. But because then it'll be break even. Oh, it won't be break even, but it'll be just lock that loss in. Okay, and then these 3 buy orders will mitigate these 1, 2, 3. And then again, when it gets to the next zone of support resistance, and then I'll take it from there. See what happens. Probably put another sell order in, close those 3 buy orders in profit. Okay, take a bit of money, and yeah, that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. You just got to have a plan, okay, and trust the process. Be patient, okay. No emotion. You can't be emotional in trading. No emotions come into it whatsoever, okay. And that's how I turn all my losing trades into profit. Yeah, it's pretty basic. I like to trade, just keep it nice and basic, nice and simple. Okay, don't get into it too much. Don't read too much into all these gurus and that telling you all these things and trend lines and Fibonacci's and whatever, golfing candles and fair value gaps and that. It's either going to go up or it's going to go down. Okay, and what you have to do, the most important thing is how you manage the risk. Okay, what am I going to do when it goes against me? Okay, have a plan and stick to it. Alrighty, good job. Have a good weekend. See you later, alligator. Okay then. Thank you.